E3 is...
I feel like shit every fucking day. I never seem to feel okay. I feel like shit every fucking day. I never seem to feel okay. I feel like shit every fucking day. I never seem to feel okay. I feel like shit every fucking day. I never seem to feel okay. I feel like shit.
Back in third grade, I drew a picture of my teacher's boobs.
I don't know why I wasn't
What kind of
subbed.
grade did it get?
Anyway, get ready for
I
off-brand
didn't show
E3
her.
with off-brand Elon Musk.
Why not?
Half-Life Bunny gameplay reveal, let's go.
Here we go! It's Christmas time, the most terrifying time of year. Gather around with your family to listen to the song with the human screams. Everybody give it up for the human screams. Here they come. Get a load of the human screams. Well, anyway, now that you've heard the human screams, I would like to thank you for taking time out of your wonderful holiday season to listen to the song with the human screams. And I hope you're in the Christmas spirit now, much like I am. And I just would like to take this time to say, cherish your loved ones. Be thankful for the time you've been given on this earth. And even though it feels like nothing is ever going to get better and the world is just continually getting worse and worse, and there's really nothing good to look forward to. And even though it just feels like every day is just a struggle to want to, even stay awake, you're just sort of like, I'm checked out. Everything's miserable. I'm so scared of being alive. And, I forgot where I was going with that, but, Merry Christmas.
Wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. Was my dad. Wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. I wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. Was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. I wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. Was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss, yeah. I wish he was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. Was my dad. I wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. Was my dad. Hugo Moss. Hugo Moss. I wish Hugo Moss was my motherfucking dad. Hugo Moss was my dad. I wish Hugo Moss was my dad. Was my dad. wish Hugo Martin was my dad. Hugo Martin was my dad. Was my dad.
I have to say, Tyler, I watch a lot of your content and I really appreciate the support. Like I showed my kids the Hugo Martin was my dad thing. They think that's oh, you made that one, right? Yeah. They dance. Oh man, I should get them in here. I'll get them in here and they'll do their dance.
Hugo Martin was my dad.
Out of good ideas. Yeah, I am out of good ideas. I had a good idea once, now I don't have any good ideas. I had a good idea, I've lost all of my good ideas. I have lost all of my ideas. Can't think of anything, any new ideas at all. I am struggling to figure out a new idea. All of my ideas. No more new ideas. I couldn't think of any new ideas.
What? E3 is starting up.
Somebody's fucking with bones again on Tumblr.
I think they stole a whole skeleton. I'm not up to date on the skeleton thing. I saw it on my dash and I scrolled away. I just don't know if I can take it again. Somebody told me it was the same person that cut off their toe and mailed it to somebody. I'm not quite sure. What's up with that?
Why do they keep doing that?
Please stop fucking with bones. I beg you. Please stop. Ooh.
I'm not sure what I can deduct on my taxes. They don't make it so clear, so I'm kinda confused.
Supporting my favorite
I
local
bought like
news source.
$300 of percussion.
Hey everybody. Tyler McVicker. How you doing? Summer Games Fest.
Not
Val-
even long
Yo,
Dick Johnson, and he had a
Gold
fucking long dick.
900.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi Tyler. Hello. Tyler, I slept on my neck wrong. This is my first stream. Is Tyler always like this? Not always. So, hey everybody. Welcome to E3 2021. I know that Summer Games Fest isn't actually E3, but fuck off. So today, we got Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley's thing. Everybody's like, oh, you just got clickbaited, Valve won't be there. Okay. How you guys doing? It's E3 week, everything's E3. Yeah, I know, right? Event starts in 19 minutes. 19 minutes. The event starts in 19 minutes. Oh, boink. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to this. I have a scoring system. Every year, I mean, we haven't had E3 in a little while, and the last few E3s that we've had have not been very good. 2018 was the last good E3.
Use your prime people. Get hyped.
So what's going on is I'm gonna score this year's E3. I'm scoring it. Everybody's like, oh, who won E3? I'm gonna tell you who won E3. For me. Who won E3? For me. So it just comes down to this. Every showcase, Summer Games Fest Xbox, 2K, Nintendo, yada yada. I'm going to make a list of each game that I want to play. And the show at the end of E3 with the highest number of games I want to play wins E3. Here's some rules. The game needs to show gameplay to be put on the list. Is Valve presenting a new game? No. You can go. I mean, I don't know. They might. But no? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about a new game. Just heard about the Steam Pal.
I have no idea what's being shown soon, but I can't wait to be probably disappointed.
Hey,
Smiley
man,
face.
same. So how's everybody doing? This thing starts in 18 minutes. Why are you giving Jeff money? Why are you giving Jeff money? Give me money. I need money to buy a graphics card. Oh, man. NVIDIA. Oof. NVIDIA. I'm turning this NVIDIA broadcast thing off. It's just... It just doesn't look good yet. It's not there yet. It's just not there yet. There. Now you can see my room. No green screen here. Yo, it's your boy, Tyler McVicker. How you doing? How you doing? So, yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out, relaxing, maxing all cool. Hopefully, we have a good day today. Yo, Null Zero with the 17 months. Yo, Golden Spoon with the 50 bucks.
Here's money.
Yo, thanks for the money, man. I appreciate the money. Golden Spoon with the $50. Exclamation point, donate in the chat if you want to send me money. What? So this thing starts in 16 minutes. About 1 hour ago, I just got info that EA has been hacked and source code has leaked. This is true. FIFA 21 and Frostbite engine source code has leaked. That is true. That did happen. Will Valve be here? Possible. They're going to be at E3. They're definitely going to be at the PC Game Show. Jeff has been hinting towards them being at Summer Games Fest a little bit. They're doing something. It's a long story, but we're watching a bunch of this stuff. When are you gonna play Halo? What was that tweet that was deleted? I know. Yo, I hate how the world is full of people that hate each other. You hate that? You hate how people hate each other? Okay. Is it Citadel stuff? I don't know, maybe. So this shit starts real soon. Do you want to do co-op? What, for Halo? It starts in 15 minutes. I mean, no. Not if it's my first playthrough. I'd like to play it solo. I've been playing a lot of games lately. I've been playing Fallout 76. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. I've been playing this for a video. I got sent this. I don't know, Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. There's a sponsored video coming from that. Doom, Cloudpunk. Yeah, these are the games I've been playing. Dumb. Yeah, so I started playing a lot of ESO last couple of days. I've got 16 hours in it so far. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty fun. And then, of course, I've been playing a fuck ton of Fallout 76. Finally launched a nuke. Did that yesterday. I think I'm like level 135. How do I have $12? Where did the money come from? What the hell? Yo! Thanks for the... Oh, I'm selling all this stuff. That's right. Forgot. So, how long is the event? I don't think it's been said, but probably like 2 hours. There's gonna be like... There's performance by Weezer, the Sonic Fancy, Sonic Symphony Orchestra, and Japanese Breakfast. We're definitely gonna skip that shit. Hi, I hate everyone. Y'all should totally Twitch Prime sub to Tyler. You know, you should. It's true. Oh, man. You're right. What else have I been playing? Started doing Outer Worlds again. Didn't get very far because I played it like 4 times. But I'm doing a Future of Obsidian video. I'm doing a lot of different stuff. The video I did for E3 where I mixed in stream style face cam, that's going to be my new format. But intermixed with gameplay and overlays and green screen work. There's a lot that I'm working on. I'm doing a new format. I'm changing up my format. I've been doing the same format for, oh God, since 2014. I mean, I've been doing the same format for a very long time, so I've been trying to experiment with it. I was supposed to get a TF2 mods video out today, like the essential TF2 mods, which I've been working on for a couple of days. But I'm like so in my own head about the new format and how it should be filmed. There's some tricks that I'm pulling on it. Like, there's some cool stuff that I'm doing, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I wanted to do a pretty simplistic video, you know. Originally, I was going to do my Starfield video that way, but then I was like, why experiment? What is your name? Death's Dance 1337 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. The whole point was like, oh, okay, I'll do the Starfield video with the new format, but at the same time, I don't really want to use the Starfield video as a means to experiment with the format. We might as well do something a bit easier. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, a TF2 modding video, you know? I've come up with a lot of tricks. I like literally I lay down to go to bed and I'm just like, I can do this and I can do this, and then I keep pulling out my phone, putting notes down. And just, oh, another idea, putting notes down, you know. Is the Summer Games Fest linked to E3? Not directly. It's Jeff's own E3 thing, you know. What's your what are your thoughts on the other TF2? If you're talking about Titanfall 2, I've only played the first like mission and a half of the single player campaign and never played the multiplayer campaign. Sorry. Yeah. Where can I get the playlist? It's on my Discord server. It's the Home Bootlegs. If you don't know, that Home is the guy that made this song. His name's Randy Jeff. He and I have been good friends for years. Slarty Bart Fast 1 with the Twitch Prime. Remember, Twitch Prime is free. If you have it, use it on somebody. You don't have to use it on me, but use it on your favorite streamer. And it's a good idea because it supports them. So the guy that made this song, Crafty Stew Pot. So this song is made by Randy. Randy and I are good friends, and Randy sends me bootlegs, like just random demos and stuff, and I put them together in these albums. And you can download the bootleg albums on my Discord server. So like you got the Pigman, you got Info Player Jams, you got Go, you got the egg sandwich. The egg sandwich is the classic. This is full of songs that if you listen to, you'd probably recognize if you watch my videos, like this one. This is kind of like the de facto Tyler McVicker song. Like, it may not sound like much, but if I do, you know. So recently, Valve has just stopped making games. They've stopped making anything. Valve Software, as of today, the day I am recording this, has gone entirely out of business as Gabe Newell has run away with the billions in Steam revenue to open up his own brain-computer interfacing studio to achieve, and I quote, immortality for the stinking wealthy, end quote. So, yeah. How are you all doing today?
Love you, Tyler.
Love you too. I'm a gopher. With the 2 months from I'm a gopher. Thank you very much. Didn't Valve make a game about how doing that is a bad idea? They did, didn't they? Oh, that's funny. I never thought of it that way. Never thought of it that way. In my Discord server, !Discord in the chat, you'll be able to get an invite link to my Discord server. It's in the, I think it's in the FAQ section. It's in the Wall of Fame section, all the bootlegs. But yeah, so I'm working on some pretty cool videos. It's Ultra Fiesta. Ultra Blue is contraband now? What? No, this is Ultra Fiesta. Why is Ultra Blue contraband? Explain. I thought I was an hour late. No, you're just in time. I'm curious, why is Ultra Blue contraband? Somebody explain that to me. I noticed when I went to buy more, contraband means illegal goods. I'm joking. I haven't seen Ultra Blue in over a year, and they've discontinued it, but haven't? Oh, they discontinued some flavors. Yeah, when I went to buy some more, when I ran out, I noticed that, like, my favorites were really expensive. Well, I drink Ultra Energy, the zero sugar. I'm not sponsored by Monster yet. Fire. What's your name? Ultra Fire, the Prime sub. Thank you very much. We start in 6 minutes 44 seconds. We're gonna be making lists of each game that I like. So, like I said at the top of the stream, we're gonna tell who won, who gets the Tyler McVicker Award for this year's E3. And the way it's gonna be is each showcase, I'll make a list of the games that I want to play, and then whomever has the list that has the most games I want to play on it wins. Simple as that. But the rule is I have to see gameplay. If you show me a pre-rendered trailer for something, I don't know if I want to play that. Unless it's in unless it's a company that's trusted. Nick. Yo, what up? 19 months from my man, Mr. Nick. Thank you very much. So, like, if id comes out and it's like, okay, we're making Quake now, that obviously goes on the list. But if an indie comes out and goes, oh, we're making a boomer shooter immersive sim, here's a pre-rendered trailer, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know about, like, maybe. Do you see that 3D Realms keeps hiring Half-Life developers? Fucking GMAD got hired. G-Matador got hired by 3D Realms. That's nuts. Like, people like that I have known for years, they asked Magic Nipples to work for 3D Realms. He said no. 3D Realms is working on a Gold Source era boomer shooter Half-Life inspired thing. They got Mr. Floyd.
Baba boo boo.
They got Irby. Vortescent with the Prime. Zarth Ben with the 9 months. Thank you very much. It's nuts. But yeah, so 3D Realms is working on a Half-Life game. Let's hope we hear something about the 3D Realms Half-Life game. I'm very jealous of them being hired. Why don't you apply, JC? Like, why don't you apply? Like, why don't you apply? Just apply. Dude, just apply.
Valve news not bad.
There's no application page? I'll send some emails. Al Frankie with the 2 months. Tyler, will there be Half-Life 3 announced in the 2020s? I don't know. Probably not. This has been the longest 7 minutes of my life. Okay. Are you sure? You ever given childbirth? Oh, and they have Chuck Jones.
Random question unrelated to Games Fest. Have
Yes,
you watched
Electra and I
Bo
watched
Burnham's
it.
latest Netflix special?
Fucking great. Spit out my fucking drink. Thanks, Tyler. What'd you spit out your drink for? Have you ever given childbirth? So I made a meme. You wanna see my meme? Someone sent me an image. and I made a meme out of it. Somebody sent me this image. Let it load. Why is it taking so long? Somebody sent me this image. It's this guy with Dr. Breen's face on it. Press 1 if you know who this guy is. So I made a thing.
We should always be appreciative of the teachings graciously provided by our benefactors. They've taught us to never be ashamed of our genitalia. They taught us how to pull on it without tearing the skin, most importantly. They taught us to use the mouth.
Yeah. I tweeted it. Nobody saw it.
You're gonna get weenie.
Yeah, I was Sterling with the 3.
I've had the wonderful pleasure of having an HLA Zen project pitched and accepted at Eagle One, returning to Zen with the original Lovecraftian tone and spooky setting. I'm incredibly excited and pre-production art has already begun.
Hell yeah. Valve should just hire Eagle One. How did you generate the voice? It's this new website called UberDuck. It's really good. I'll show you. I'll probably end up crashing the page, but
23 months, Tyler. 23 months, and this is the content I get from you.
Fuck off.
Fantastic.
It's got a fuck ton of...
Triple. Nice cock.
You can do better than that.
Nice cook.
But it's got a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go to... What do we got here? You got Half-Life. Scientist.
Shut up, you fuck. Shut up, you fuck.
It does have Kanye. It does have Kanye. Let's do a Kanye. Oh, it's got Family Guy.
Shut up, you fuck.
That doesn't sound like Peter at all. It's got Nick Valentine. Oh, it's on. Is it? No, it's not.
Shut up, you fuck.
Shut up, you fuck.
Shut up, you fuck.
Eh. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Good little website. All right. Summer Games Fest. Scale of 1 to 10. How good will it be? We're gonna say it's gonna be a 5. This is a 5 showcase. All right, we're keeping notes. How many games will... Oh, God, Jeff.
I told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up, because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer,
Why?
Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra.
Games, though. Can we celebrate the existence of game developers and bring on game developers instead of that shit?
That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com
Darren,
to track all
thank
the
you very
events,
much for the
and
tier
believe
1.
me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today, we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside.
You're gonna get
we will have
weenie whacked.
Sterling.
Jeff
no matter
Keighley
if
makes
you play
me
on
want to
Nintendo
drop to my
Switch,
Jeff
PC,
Neelys.
PlayStation,
Got him.
or Xbox.
Thanks for the 3.
The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too. made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer.
Video
Let's
Game
begin
Summer.
with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
It's the fucking Hey Ash, what you playing game. It's the Wonderlands game, right? Turn it up. Why is it so quiet?
Fate.
Oh, that's
it soars on the wind. It rises from the grave.
Just typical.
It's
Prime Gaming, thank you very much.
You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
What? Why?
Roll for initiative, suckers!
I don't want to take too much time away from that. I haven't enjoyed Borderlands since Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I didn't even really enjoy
Tina's
that.
Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Birch. Hey, Ash, how you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question. It's a high fantasy take on a looter
I mean, I
shooter,
love
as you
Ashley
saw,
Birch.
and,
No one
if
likes
you're a
Ashley.
fan
Like,
of
no one
Borderlands,
doesn't.
you'll
Like, Ashley
probably
Birch is fucking
recognize
awesome.
Some fantasy elements
I
inspired
mean, she started
by
on
Assault Dragon
YouTube,
Keep,
right? So it's like,
that was beloved by
you know,
devs,
so,
and so
okay.
it's kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Gearbox, hey, you don't need, like, I love Will Arnett, I guess, but I like Andy Samberg. I'm a big old SNL fan, but, like, you don't need to be like, hey, we have big names as our voice talent. Why does that matter? Like, why? We're not the film industry, you fucks. Like, she's the only one out of that list that I'm like, oh yeah, good. Because she's awesome. She's good at her job, but it's like when was the last time Andy Samberg did a video game?
So she is your bunker master. She is kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters.
And so is this just like a looter? She's probably explaining
this
this.
wacky world, and she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord. Who is that? I don't know. You'll have to pray.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you've got quite the voice cast, including you in this, which is awesome. So feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there.
She did it.
When will we find out more about this game?
Hopefully this summer, and you can find out a lot more.
Is she writing on it too?
If you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay
She's
tuned for
obviously
updates.
nervous.
All right, coming early 2022. So look forward to next year.
She did this
Thank you so much
whole
for joining us in
like
person.
talk that I
Really
watched back in
appreciate
high
it.
school or
We'll see
early
more
college that got
on
me
that
through
game.
some anxiety
All right,
problems
well,
about her
now it
dealing with her GAD.
Brand
I
new
love
game
her. She's awesome, and
This
everything
one
she
you're
does is
probably not
great.
expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
What the hell is he talking about? I'm sorry. These things happen so quickly. Oh, is this Metal Slug? What is this? Yeah, this is sick. That's one. Metal Slug Tactics. Yeah, sick. You sold me. It's on PC. Yeah, I'm getting Cowboy Bebop vibes too. As long as it's got like co-op, some kind of multiplayer play. Out of all the old SNK games, Metal Slug has always been my favorite. This is a really good trailer. Metal Slug Tactics is under development, maybe subject to change. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Dope. First good game of the show and his only second game. Good.
Okay,
good
we
job.
have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry. We chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello.
Oh, good God.
Mr. Kojima, it is so good to see
Here
you.
we go.
Thank you for joining us.
Here we go.
From Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、まだ非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、
What are we doing?
ちょっとコロナの、
Oh boy.
患者数が増えつつあると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
He's been working on a VR game. He's been working on a VR game. Oh God, what is this gonna be?
で、地続きで5年後、10年後、
It's so funny seeing the chat. It's a combination of oh God and holy shit.
作ってたのが結構その10年後、20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので。ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというか、
Look, this is totally Jeff like pulling on his relationship, be like, give me an announcement, give me an announcement. And there's one thing that you know, it's like, oh okay, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, what is this? What did he do?
そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこうなんていうの、フィクションじゃなくなってしまうので。
This feels like he's very early in development and he's trying to just
この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思いますね。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、でそこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかというその予測ですね。全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう。社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか。
This is such a waste of time. This is the Jeff Keighley masturbation hour. Oh my God.
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I
don't
really
waste
do
our
appreciate
time,
you making the time
Jeff.
to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So thank you.
I tried, but you still need to sit through it anyways.
Jeff, one more thing.
Oh, never mind. Oh. No, excuse me. Is Death Stranding DLC or Death Stranding on PS5? Or Death Stranding VR, which could be interesting. Oh, it's Death Stranding, the VR missions, like Metal Gear. Remember? Remember the Metal Gear VR missions? Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Wow. In everything but name. Oh yeah, and that was an orange box. What is this? What is this? That was a troll. That was a troll. That was such a troll. That made me think.
There you have it. Death Stranding Director's Cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the Director's Cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode of his Disney Plus show to exploring the world of gaming and has been in games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. So I don't know what we just saw. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck did we... Like, is that supposed to be... Oh, well, we need to do the next-gen port. So we're gonna, like, re-release it as a whole new thing? What was the point of the orange box joke? Like, he was making everybody think, oh, it's Metal Gear. See, it's everything in everything but name. Metal Gear, Metal Gear. Imagine playing through Death Stranding just to play through Death Stranding again, but longer. No, I've seen lots of it.
Death Stranding 2: Sons of Priority Delivery.
I've played most Metal Gear games, but it's like...
It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths.
What the fuck are you talking about, Jeff? All right. So... Oh, man. It did sound like Breen for a second. Why no audio? Because we're talking. It's like... What the? Is he gonna announce a game? Or is this just? Pre-rendered footage. Oh,
We
cool.
ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
How many Jurassic Park games are they
We
gonna make
played with
until there's a good
genetics
one?
Like it was a toy. We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
Jurassic Park is so...
This
I'm so numb.
is a very different world.
The first one wasn't very good. The first one wasn't very good.
All right, this performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open-world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks. It's Japanese Breakfast.
Okay. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Stop muting it? Fuck off. I'm banning this guy for not knowing how Twitch works. Audio Jungle. We get this speech every year. Yeah, we do. I need to just let it go. Sable is an indie game that's coming out. Cool. I can't play this audio if I want to keep my fucking Twitch page. Oh, man. I can't do the Germa bit because it's Germa's bit, you know? I talked with him the other day. I'm glad he's doing good. That like witchcraft cauldron stream was just so fucking cool. Aren't restreams allowed? Yeah, but it's not worth it. It's 30 FPS. How do you know? Did the Battlefield 6 source code leak really? It did? I heard EA stuff leaked, not Battlefield stuff.
You're gonna get weenie whacked!
Yo, Deep Blue 42.
Highway hypnosis, also known as white line fever, is an altered mental state in which a person can drive a car, truck, or other automobile great distances, responding to external events in the expected, safe, and correct manner with no recollection of have.
Thanks. No, yeah, it was only the Frostbite engine that leaked. Like the engine itself, not any games in particular as far as I'm aware. How... Oh, well, the animation is made to look like a cartoon then. Yeah, well, we don't know how recent the engine... Well, I mean, I don't know how recent the engine build was, so... You know? Game could be cool. I don't know. I've never heard of that game, and I can't... you know... Didn't Yoko Ono do the Nier soundtrack? Did she?
On September 23rd this year, that's some news for you. And to learn more about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named an official selection of the legendary
I'll put
festival.
it down. I'll put
now,
Sable
today
down.
is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today. And there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
This is the sponsored bit.
The Lost Ark is now but a myth. A relic from the half-remembered Chain War.
I've never heard of Smilegate RPG.
Our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
Is this on PC? Is this a mobile game? But it's okay. It's a licensed song. It's half tower defense in an MMO. That's interesting. It's Diablo. I'm never going to play it, so it doesn't really matter. It's whatever. I don't really play MMOs that often, and when I do, they're like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Oh, it's on Steam. Okay. I don't know what that was, but okay.
When you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are.
They're not paying me for that. Okay. Told you it was the sponsor. So yeah, ask me questions, guys. Let's get a conversation going during the bullshit. There are 2 games down. I did put Sable down because it did look pretty good. I have the Metal Slug Tactics and Sable down for Summer Games Fest so far. No, you do have Prime. If you do have Prime, give a Twitch streamer your Prime sub. Like, why are you doing this, Tyler McVicker? I do this every year. What are you most expectant from Wolfenstein 3? That's a good question. What am I most expecting from Wolfenstein? Well, for one, it'll use the Doom Eternal engine. I'm looking forward for that. Mecha Hitler as the final boss has already been confirmed. Okay, now we're talking about video games.
Joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live.
All right,
everyone is
before
so
everybody
excited about
screams,
what Call of Duty's been doing with all these
I
seasons.
actually do
and
like
know,
Warzone quite
looks
a
like
bit.
next week, June 17th, Season 4.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here, so thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth and dynamism across the entire brand, you know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with esports. So it's just super incredible, all the work, and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it happen every day.
Yeah,
no, Wolf 2 uses the Doom 2016 engine.
You know, Rambo, Die Hard now. Who knows what's in store for Season 4, but you guys, you know, continually update the game now with new stuff. Season 4 is coming next week. What can you, this is first info on it, so what can you tell the fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're stoked. It's jam-packed with new content across Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've got badass new operators.
That's all I care about is new
I'm
maps.
super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of, you know, the gameplay experience. So we're thrilled, and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit.
See, the thing is,
I know we've got the first
I really liked
world premiere trailer of
Blackout.
Season 4, so let's take a look at
Yo,
that now.
John, thank you very much. I've never really enjoyed. I've played COD Zombies before.
You understand? I knew you were a smart one.
Why kill him then if he did the thing?
Secure the site. Cold War just turned hot.
Oh, gross. Did he just say Cold War just turned hot? You have to know that whoever wrote that really liked that line.
We've located the satellite.
I like Call of Duty. I've always liked it a little bit. It's always been a guilty pleasure of mine. I've never been into the zombies lore. But I've played zombies, you know.
Oh my God, that looks so fun. And 1 week away.
1 week away.
All right, well, let's move on to, you first joined Activision to run Call of Duty Esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd.
I do
first
like
of all,
their
tell us, what is World Series of Warzone?
stage
Yeah, we're
screen
super excited
setup.
about it. It's really
It's
a
really
new
neat.
way for us to highlight competitive Call of Duty. You know, we've got great success going with Call of Duty League, and now we've got some of the biggest names in gaming battling it out in Verdansk
Don't
for
name-
what will be
don't
the
name
biggest
drop.
prize pool in Warzone since it's launched, right? So we'll talk a little bit about what that entails, but custom lobby experiences, 150-player to a side squad. So I'm stoked to see how they kind of rally here in Verdansk.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd, looks like Twitch Rivals is going to be a part of this?
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much to really put competitive Warzone on display. So couldn't be in better partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series, or at least for the first.
Stop. Okay. I hate when they say that shit where it's like, oh, everybody's talking about it. People are making videos about it. No, they're not. No, they're not. Stop lying. Stop making people think that it's more popular than it is by saying, oh, people, oh, they're so excited. Who are these people? These aren't game developers. These are not game developers. Why do we never talk about game developers? Content creators and influencers, as whatever the fuck I am, I can tell you right now. Doesn't matter. Talk about the developers, man. Give developers more. Ugh. You got to talk more about developers to give them more power in their companies, man.
My fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
Oh my God. Just trailers, guys. Trailers. Please. Enough. What the fuck? Every year. Why do I do this every year? Didn't even get a tripod, Ryan. The only thing that he could do right now is if they're re-releasing that old-ass Deadpool game from back in the day. You guys remember that on the 360? That old Deadpool game? That was a pretty cool game. You know, he owns Mint Mobile. Why? Why? This is a movie. Why? Is this a game? Is it just They Live or that one movie where... But VR and... Oh, it's a video game character breaking out of the video game? Mm-hmm. They Live meets Pixels. A fantastic movie that everybody always, like, kind of bends to their own political ideology. And Pixels with Adam Sandler. Oh, Ninja's in it. Oh, good God. Oh, Japsep. Oh, God. No. Oh, but Taika Waititi's in it. Somebody I love with all the cringe. Ugh, good God. Why?
You're gonna get weenie whacked!
Ready Player One,
Ryan had to
early
say it. I
access.
can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
Okay. At least it's a game. Oh, prop hunt? Prop hunt? Is it prop hunt? Could you imagine Among Us prop hunt? They would only allow him to show that little battery.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of...
Why did the biggest game in the world get less time than the Ryan Reynolds movie? I mean, that was a good trailer, but...
With the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear. Today, the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live. To get your
I
very
connected
own
my...
Jeff
So,
Keighley mask
if you're watching this,
once
I guess
again,
it
and
counts.
Goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All right. Speaking
Yeah,
of
you
independent
do.
developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Hey, who doesn't love
Thanks,
this
Jeff.
guy?
Hi everyone, I'm
Hi.
Shuhei Yoshida, head of PlayStation Indies. What I love about working with independent developers are the new and unexpected games that they create, which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players.
I
In
love
my
this
role
guy.
at Sony, it's very exciting to get to meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale.
What is this?
Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book style world where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything. Check out Chicory A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4
That
or
just got added
PlayStation
to the
5
list.
after the show.
That's
As a
cool.
huge Soulspawn games fan, I totally enjoyed the beautiful 2D action adventure Sword and Sanctuary a few years ago.
Did
The
he say Sword and
developer Ska
Sanctuary?
Studios
Do I have
has been hard
captions?
at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Sword and Sacrifice.
What? Oh, Salt and Sanctuary. Okay.
Our sins will catch up with us. Always.
Obliterated. I've never played this. I don't know
I
Salt.
was given
Whatever.
a second chance.
Is this good?
I spoke the words.
Yo. Cat Nap. Thank you very much for the sub.
I drank the Mage Bane.
It's good. It's great. Roguelite. Oh shit. Okay, cool. It's 2D Dark Souls.
I live now only to hunt mages.
Okay.
I am a marked inquisitor. There aren't many of us.
But together, we will tame the chaos.
Ooh, co-op. Not enough games do co-op. Imagine if Jeff personally blew me. Cool. All right, we got 4 games on the list, but Shu gave me 2 of them, so.
Thanks, Shu. And that's not all. Today, we're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game, Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Mm-hmm. This looks like Risk of Rain 2. Ooh, that music, though. Oh, shit. Wait, is this the... What did these people... This looks sick. This is the Hyper Light Drifter devs. Okay. Damn, that's added to the list. And it was
that
gameplay.
Looks so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now, this week there is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life.
Isn't it funny that when he's actually, like, in his lower register voice, he sounds far more genuine? Like, when he said, wow, that looks really good. I'm excited to see that later this year. Like, I believe that, but everything else when he's, like, really high up in the register, then it's fake.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your fate.
Wasn't this a Source Engine game at one point? The first one?
Against steel and shield, as we cry out towards eternity. Find yourself in this moment.
I played the first one years ago. It was a Source mod. Eh.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month, which will be celebrated with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on June 25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very, very exclusive but very, very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month.
Hello, everyone.
Zero Sands, 10 months. Thank you very much. Jeff, what the fuck?
I told you it was very, very quick. All right, warring PMC factions face off against each other in Escape from Tarkov, the popular multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
The new area of the game is called Under Development? Or it's under development? I have no idea what this is. Is this good? This is what Left 4 Dead will look like in 2013. EFT is good. Ollie0078 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. What is it though? Like, what is the game? Tarkov is DayZ 2. Oh. It's PUBG but slower. Oh. Wow, you did not sell me well on that.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It's weird as fuck and super grindy. Definitely doesn't respect your time at all. Okay. You guys are really selling me on this.
When I was a kid, the
You're gonna
simulation
get
games of
weenie
Peter
whacked.
Molyneux were some of my favorites.
Shiver,
Adding that extra
silver.
salt on the fries in the theme park to
Did he
increase
just
your
say
drink sales was
Peter
so
Molyneux?
devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
That first sight of the school gates, the scent of a leather-bound book, the faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it wasn't like this in my day. You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I saw that 2-second clip of gameplay and was immediately sold.
Point Campus. Class is in session 2022.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see
Fuck
it.
off.
I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later this year, and we might also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series.
Oh, wait.
Geek Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m.
He
Pacific,
wasn't talking
noon
about
Eastern.
Arcane Studios.
Here's a little sneak peek.
He's talking about the League of Legends show is called
Netflix
Arcane.
Geek is hosting a free virtual event full of big news, exciting first looks, and the people who make the shows and films you love on Netflix. Comics, games, movies, zombies, animation, sci-fi, fantasy.
Arcade, the confidential army of affairs. No Rock Eye, Castlevania, Stranger Things, The Witcher, and much more.
People you love from the shows you love live. Grab your devices, tuck in, and join Netflix Geeked for Geeked Week. There's so much to get geeked about.
I blocked them on Twitter.
We aren't done with Netflix just yet, though. Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one. Well, as Smite enters its 9th year, it's time to go upside down.
Oh, good lord. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's 12 or whatever the fuck. Remember the 80s? Guys, the 80s, do you remember them? Do you guys remember the 80s? Do you remember Reagan?
Next up, we announce a lot of games on my shows, but I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
What? What?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Let's begin.
How am I supposed to parse 12 at once? Yeah, Payday though. But like for a second. Like if you have Payday, show Payday. Yeah, just show Payday.
My purpose makes me who I am.
How the hell am I supposed to get excited for any of these games?
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Okay, Gun Range Gore, The Last Oshu, Outward, Stars Above, Kingdom Come Deliverance, that's already out, Dolmen, Legion, Iron Harvest, Mountain Blade Bannerlord, King's Bounty 2, Codename Final Form, Encased, Echoes of the End, Payday 3.
Prime Matter.
Prime Matter? That's not Payday 3?
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that.
Fuck
and there
off.
are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP
I can't
from
add
a
that to
brand
the
new
list.
studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called the Anacrusis, a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock
it's Chet's
perks, weapons,
game.
and new ways to play that you can share with your team.
It's
Here
Chet's game.
is the world premiere trailer.
This is Chet's game. Okay, please be good, Chet, please.
problem? Stick together and let's do this.
Is this a disco?
What the hell is this enemy?
Hit your pulse.
This is not good. This is not good.
What if we open the doors and run? Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Why are they all the same?
Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these?
Nah, I'm good.
Brute!
Huh.
Awesome look. Thanks for that, Chet and the team at Stray Bombay. Tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to
Fantastic.
unmake
Thank
life.
you very much for
Scott
the
and
Twitch
team will detail
Prime.
updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more PvE and expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World
Do you know
tomorrow
what's a
at
good
8
Left
a.m.
4 Dead
Pacific,
bootleg?
11 a.m. Eastern
Payday.
at summergamefest.com. All right, well, back in 2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious, bringing some of the saga's most iconic cars into the game. And now they are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Uh-huh. This is probably copyright. Okay. Yeah, so Chet's game makes me worried. Didn't look very good.
Car and play soccer seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Shark Mob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
What the hell?
For centuries, we have lived in secrecy among you, maintaining the masquerade. We have influenced your society.
What is this?
On your blood. Thrived among you. Until now.
Oh, turn off the music. This is a good trailer. This is a good oh. What is it, though? None of this is gameplay footage. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Huh. Okay.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually
Shut
won't have to wait long. You
up.
can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test, available on July 2nd. Blood Hunt will be released later this year.
That looked all right.
Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with the House of Ashes, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
Modest Poser, thank you very much for the sub. That was a Twitch Prime. Thank you.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility.
What?
But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
Ready to go dark.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Man out, hold fire.
Or extremely foolish.
We're gonna psyop this shit.
Brothers in
We're
arms.
gonna psyops this
or will
shit.
it be a case of each man for himself?
Down, get down! They're up on the ridge! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
I mean, Until Dawn was great.
Depends on the choices you make.
Right?
They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Lookout? Lookout for what?
One by one, their lights will be snuffed out. Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed
You have to move, let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness
Holy shit, it's Adrian.
forever?
House of Ashes. That looked alright. That could be good. If it really is combating like warring states, like if it really is Iraqi soldiers versus American soldiers, but they also need to like somehow work together or something.
One of the beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series. Well, the latest game, Arise,
That could
was
be
announced
good.
2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
Coming. Tell you who isn't coming. Me. Ugh.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
Do you want to know the best JRPG made in the last 10
my
years?
skills on the battlefield. All I care for is maintaining peace.
Let's see if anybody knows. Yo, thanks, Mad. Been enjoying the new Facecam vids? Thank you. The best JRPG made in the last 10 years is Yakuza Like a Dragon. If you haven't played Yakuza Like a Dragon, go play Yakuza Like a Dragon. Holy shit. Yakuza Like a Dragon is so good. You don't need to play the other ones. You don't need to play the other ones.
Been looking for you.
To enjoy Like a Dragon. Otterware with the Prime. Thank you.
This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand?
I mean, yeah, play any Yakuza game. They're fucking fantastic. Also, play Judgment. Play,
Is it over? It's only just begun.
Play this game, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. This game's great too.
For Summer
Zelda?
Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. The console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, and the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
What? Huh?
One of the things I take great
Oh, it's a
pleasure
good?
in is using a platform
Okay.
like this show to introduce you to new
What was that
developers and
called?
studios with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully.
What was that game called?
Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission
Little
through
Prince?
a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache
Sky.
watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
Jeff, calm it down. You're like 50. Oh shit. How old is Jeff? He's 42. I just don't like Jeff. I'm sorry. As I get older and learn more about the industry, yeah. It's limbo, but cute. You got the big boob in the sky. And you're walking around with a cat that doesn't look like a cat. planetoflana.com.
What a beautiful artistic
Here
game.
we go.
Honored to have that on our show. Well, joining me now is Aaron Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have you here on Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are excited to learn more about
boy
what's planned
nervous.
for Overwatch 2. You guys recently, you had a PvP live stream that I watched, and you revealed some changes coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes
How does
in
he
the game.
sound like Jeff
It should
Kaplan?
feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate
We get
about
to look at
updating
skins.
the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes.
Oh, I would
So
hope
today we're
so.
going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
Oh, can you
All right,
imagine?
let's take a look
They have
here,
to
and
make
then you
new
can tell us a
models
little
for
bit about what
a
we're
new
seeing, but,
game?
so
Oh,
cool to see the
man.
characters brought into Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new share hater, hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him. Thank you.
Jeff, shut the fuck up.
We're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
Oh, does
No,
it?
again, it's, so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet, thank you.
Awesome, all right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that, but this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 22nd. Take a look.
What?
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today as part of Summer Game Fest, we are going hands-on with a game that is coming out in just a couple of weeks. It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2. Okay, Jeff. Special guests, Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Mute. Okay, so they actually sponsored a video, which you're going to be seeing. And it's not a bad game. I just don't want to watch Hannibal play it. It plays like Left 4 Dead meets ESO. What? Hi. Is she in the game? No? No, the game's alright. The game's pretty good from what I've played so far. I'm going to be making a video on it before its launch date. They're paying me really well to do so. So, you know. It'll pay for a bunch of equipment that I need. Do you actually play the games that spawn? Oh, yes. For hours. I've played like 20 hours of Raid Shadow Legends. I forgot about Paladins. Oh, is this? God damn, that's right. Can't we just make our own music, please? Make our lives easier.
Off Live, presented by Prime Gaming, continues. Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA, and if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise, its last big modern-day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th.
Oh.
Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool. All right, right now, let's take a look at another world premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
Oh, that game that was only in Japan for a long time? That apparently was great?
Wings of Ruin.
You don't understand.
No, it's the sequel. Oh. Cool. I won't play it, but cool for people that like it. I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. Well, I've never actually played much of it, so I can't say that. This looks like that one game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
The music sounds like Breath of the Wild.
That's the monster red zone.
You suppose he saw this coming?
We won't let you awaken.
Well, it runs on Switch, so of course they gotta cell shade it. Wings of Ruin. Did the first one ever come out in America?
So, you're going to be born, huh?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Next, this legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green.
Okay. What the fuck? Wait, is this virtual? No. Okay. What? 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 What the fuck am I looking at? We're not gonna get Citadel today, no. At most, you're gonna get a hint towards the Steam Pal. No, Valve's not appeared yet. You want to hear Weezer? Okay. Do you like my sweater? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweater on forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think that you're cute and we should get a drink together. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. All right. Nothing about a song. No, it's just that's the one Weezer song you get. It's DMCA
Not
approved.
even Long Dick Johnson, and he had a fucking long dick.
Oh, did he?
Much better than Justin Bieber's music.
Shut the fuck up. What is this, 2010? What am I what is this bear game? What is this bears in vehicles game? Remember when people used to say Rivers Cuomo looked like Drake Bell, and then Drake Bell got arrested like 20 minutes from my house for like sexting a minor?
Whoa.
Yo.
Why? Is this Citadel?
This is Citadel. Thank you very much for the 5 months. I'm going to call you Mr. Carp. Random portal fact, please. It used to be called Exit E. There was a very, very short period of time where the game was called Exit E. Anyone try the Reverb G2 headset? No, I use the Index and the Quest 2. I think... JC, did you use that one? Will Valve exist today? Yeah. I mean, they were Jeff himself was hinting towards it, so yeah. You have this... Oh, that's right. Did I buy you the Odyssey Plus? I bought somebody. I know I bought Moonly in Odyssey Plus. Oh, I did? Okay. No, I like Weezer. This isn't me making fun of. I legitimately love Weezer, but it's just not the place for this.
Guys, for that, both the song and the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch, music streaming platforms, Twitch soundtrack, and a limited edition 7-inch vinyl on IM 8-bit. All right, well, right now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards, Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look.
You got inside info on the Steam Pal? I actually do, but I'm going to save it for a video.
We're stuck in this wreck until everybody learns the rules. Yep.
No, I stopped spending money altogether until I can afford a 3080 Ti.
Certain weapons work better on certain monsters.
Oh, this is that alien swarm thing.
Oh, option
right.
B, then.
Yeah, this looked cool last year.
Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip.
Are there any Citadel deniers?
And
no,
if
not
it
really.
goes, you go.
Have you played ES2?
Yep. Just like that.
Endless Space 2? No.
Rule number 3.
Yeah, this looks great.
Watch your squad.
I'll defo play this.
Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone. Together again. And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad.
Spiritual successor to Alien Swarm, I'm totally in. They even look like Alien Swarm enemies.
I'm in.
Endless Dungeon! Fuck yeah. It's on the list. And it's Sega. Modern Sega's kicking ass.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today, the team at Insomniac is going to be doing a special launch stream on Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Hey Jeff and everybody watching Summer Games Fest Kickoff Live. Marcus Smith here, Creative Director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that players finally get a chance to play the game tomorrow, and to celebrate, we want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern,
Man, I wish I had a PS5.
live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart. In addition to playing through the opening of the game, we'll also be taking your questions live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes.
Buy one.
So
Fuck
please
off.
join us at twitch.tv/InsomniacGames at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far Cry 6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
Because
they
my
came to me with this
agent,
phenomenal idea.
Yeah, because I was making a joke and that's what happened. All right, ask me questions.
For his country, and it
Mr.
really
Donut
appealed to me
123.
He was the
Thank
guy
you very
who
much for the
first
Twitch
came
Prime.
from a love of his family and
Thank
a love
you.
of his
Fact about the
community and
Anacrusis,
country.
it is
and it was
releasing
so
around the same time as
in
Back
line
4
with
Blood.
what's
Oh,
going on in the
goodness,
world
Chet,
politically
why?
today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new, and it excites me as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you.
Luna from Mars.
To stand up
Okay, I like
and
this
speak
guy.
your truth. Now you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right. And the example of that is also to stand up and say, no, I do agree that they're good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Dude, this guy's fucking
Speaking of your
awesome.
character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources.
He was good in Breaking Bad, but holy shit, I never realized he was like this charismatic and nice.
To come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler, because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college.
Holy shit, this guy! This guy!
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Anton?
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question. And you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way. You know, I think Anton,
he's got the Pendleton in the background,
the most violent man on earth. But given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon
I
is
love this guy. Holy shit.
This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work. And he has
I've seen the first season of Breaking Bad. I've not seen Better Call Saul.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to begin. Let the games begin!
I love this guy.
Awesome.
Holy shit.
Right,
I'm going to play Far Cry 6, I
If you haven't
guess.
picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online, and in
Not
Fall
even
Guys
long
you get a
Dick
special
Johnson, and
burning
he had a
circuit
fucking
costume
long
for your
dick.
bean through June 21st. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new costume coming to the game based on a legendary game franchise. Check it out.
You're gonna get weenie whacked!
Oh shit, Reno with the $200. Fuck yeah, Reno. Thank you, Reno. Thank you very much, Reno.
When the vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents.
Never forget that Ubisoft protected abusers for decades and actively shuffled them around.
Train Doctor with the 5, dropping truth bombs on our asses.
Turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather. The winds are coming. Clouds high. The birds come!
So today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter. So
How about
we're
a
gonna announce
studio?
a developer too. And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And, but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know, what if we deviated? Yes. So that's Deviation Games. So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking
he is so
new IP
anxious.
with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative, collaborative people and bring them together kind of under one roof, and that's what Deviation Games is. So yeah, we don't have anything to show right now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right, well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There is one more piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today, and for that, let's take a look at this.
What the fuck?
Okay, big news. The stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all about quality. And our
Did
team
he just
of
say from soup
deviators
to
that we have
nuts?
back in the studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And
I want them to
the partnership
succeed.
with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean, God, just look at the track record of consistency, of high-quality games that they do.
I want him to
hit after
succeed
hit.
so bad.
It's award after award. And now we've been part of this process and we see how they do things. It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio,
support this
which
guy.
we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
Support them.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation Games, PlayStation, brand new IP, a mega IP, it sounds like, coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave,
So
Jason, thank you very
Epstein
much,
with
guys.
the
All right.
Prime.
Well, this year is the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and later this month, we are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance. But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
That was nice. That was nice. Don't skip this? Okay. Young
G'day,
Sinatra.
I like video games.
Good eye. 17 months. Thank you very much. Unleashed was the only good 3D Sonic. Did you play Generations? Did you play Colors? Are you a dumbass? You like Werehog better than Generations? Please, Tyler, manners. Imagine perfecting an instrument every day for 8 hours and then playing in the Sonic Orchestra. Aww. That's rude. Show us the tuba. There is no tuba. Lore Knight with the Prime.
Love orchestra music.
Yo,
All right,
finally.
Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look at the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now, we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Finally.
Heyo.
Heyo. Thanks for the 7 months. US dis. You gotta be fucking kidding me, guys. Even Turtle Rock's pulling this shit. How are the characters in Back 4 Blood? They're fucking great. I love this game. I just really hope WB doesn't fuck it up. The characters that they haven't shown are better than the characters they did show. Open beta begins August 5th. That's a long time.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and
Not even
Xbox
long
is back
Dick
again
Johnson, and
doing
he had
an
a
ID
fucking
at
long
Xbox
dick.
demo event, which
I meant to say it was the
right
start
now.
of good
It
3D
starts
Sonic.
on Tuesday,
I
and it's
personally
completely
quite
free.
liked
No
Unleashed
badges
Pause.
required.
It was
One of
better
the
than
games I'm most
Adventure.
excited about
But of
in the
course
lineup
it
is
went
Tunic
downhill.
from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Swear to God, if this is the Valve shit that he was teasing, I'm gonna be very mad at Jeff.
Hi, my name's Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world.
I've been excited
where you
for this
explore
one.
the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago, and it's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off, and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo.
My fellow
that was,
Canadians,
for
but you ain't the
home audience.
PM.
And so it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox. Next up, Stave Off Ragnarok, in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
You're a brand new trailer. Caught him.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. The Heltings rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face
It looks
fiercer
okay.
creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful, you're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might. is greater than their height.
I like that line.
As the
Let's
saying
show them
goes,
our might is greater than their height.
Can't wait.
Tribes of Midgard. It's okay. I won't play it. Oh, it's Gearbox. Yuck.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more, let's turn it over to my friend, Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended footage of The Evil Dead, the game. We are excited to show you this, and to help me explain it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
Tim, what the fuck? Why'd you leave id to do this? This is by the developers of Quake Champions, by the way. It's gotta be absurdly violent.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead, the game.
Not violent enough.
You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world
cool.
thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon.
Do you think Sam Raimi would have been happy about this if you told him about it in the 80s? Do you think young Sam Raimi would have been like, "Oh yeah, this is good. This is artistic."
Back to the hellhole it came from.
No.
Soon you'll experience the horror yourself, but for now I'll leave you with this thought. It was no accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
Now I know Sam Raimi's still alive, but I'm asking the Sam Raimi that actually made Evil Dead 1 and 2, Army of Darkness, you know. Ash shits himself canonically. Yes, I know. On purpose. Hey. What is this? Why? What? Oh, I get it. Yeah. It needs to be more violent.
Okay, guys. Now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way. So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere.
It's Elden Ring.
It is finally time.
It's Elden Ring, guys. It's not Valve. What the fuck was that all about?
The tarnished will soon return.
3 days.
By grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight, and they will die. In an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Cool. It took them long enough. Now I'll stop getting questions about it. Thank God.
It actually happened. Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live.
Same.
Thank you so much to all
Every
the
games
developers who took
journalist
part,
breathes a
and for
sigh of
you and
relief.
watching around the world, it means so much to me. Summer Game Fest continues all weekend with Netflix Geeked Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well. Head to summergamefest.com for the full and complete schedule, and this is really just the kickoff
That was
to
weird.
summer and a ton of other amazing events that I'm fully supportive of, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December...
So how would you rate that show, guys? Everybody's yelling because the 3 days tweet was bait. No, the 3 days tweet was bait. I'm gonna delete it now. So I'm worried about Chet's game. Chet's game looked kind of... I don't know. I love Chet. And it sucks being friends with people. Sometimes. Because now I'm like the game is very well... Like, it could be great, you know? But at the same time... What we saw... looked kind of... It looked very in development for a game that's supposed to be coming out this year. You know? I'd give that showcase a 7 as far as those kind of things go. That was actually quite good. So like, how many games did I write down that interested me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. 14 games looked like games that I would want to play. That's not terrible. That's not bad. 14 games for an hour and a half. That is pretty good. And that doesn't count that weird, like, they showed like 12 games in like a minute. Payday 3 was one of them. So let's look into some of the press releases of these games to see if there's any more information we can glean from them. Yeah, people freaked out for Elden Ring. Which is cool. I'm not a From Software fan. So, first let's take a look at what's going on with Back 4 Blood. The thing that... Open beta on August 12th. You guys were supposed to ship in June. You know? The game was supposed to ship in June. And now the beta is in August. That's nuts. Huh. All right, well, there's a video, like, that's a video. The Back 4 Blood stuff is definitely gonna be a video. Dead by Daylight adds monster Ronald Frank. That's pretty great.
This year, Peggle 2.
Still my favorite moment. All right, let's just look Chet up. Ugh. Where was the cat? Oh, there was the cat. The Anacrusis. Infinitely replayable 4-player cooperative shooter from Straybomb Bay, out fall 2021 on Steam, Xbox, Windows, Game Pass, and the Epic Games Store. Okay. Oh, someone's sending me a trade offer. That, from the creators of Left 4 Dead thing, we've talked about that. It's not entirely true. So Anacrusis, former Valve designer and writer Chet Falasek. It's a 70s sci-fi universe. I was the project lead on Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, my favorite games I've ever made. Clearly, they're influencing me to decide on what we're doing. Having done those and having worked on Portal 2's co-op mode, I have a good understanding on how players interact and talk, and mistakes were made in ensuring that people work together. If you like those games, I had a close seat on them, and we're taking them to the next level. Much like Left 4 Dead, the Anacrusis is broken up into multi-level episodes that are meant to be played in groups of 4. The object is to survive while dealing with monsters via first-person combat. While the levels are pre-built and bespoke, various elements are mixed up in every playthrough, and Falasek insists that this part of the game is more evolved than 2009's Left 4 Dead 2. You can do so much more with AI than you couldn't do back in the day, Falasek says. And he says this will happen in a few ways. The smarter interpretation of players' prowess, which will affect dynamic enemy and item placement differently than his older games. On a beat-by-beat basis, Anacrusis will resemble other co-op combat games, like when useful items are harder to find for good players. But the game will add more persistent understanding of players' abilities, with their prowess being calculated not only through multiple levels within an episode, but over weeks and months of play. If your crew has been dominating previous levels in an episode, the Anacrusis will go so far as to dump 1 million aliens on the other side of the door in the next one, as opposed to resetting its player understanding between loading screens. And in matchmaking, the Anacrusis will try to determine social compatibility as opposed to versus ranking games rankings. If a player consistently has their teammate quit before a campaign ends, the Anacrusis will acknowledge that. And if the player prefers to explore every corner of a level, they probably won't be paired with players who beat episodes more quickly. For now, enemy types break down similar to Left 4 Dead, with weaker aliens appearing to easy-to-shoot waves. Interspersed with stronger super aliens, the Anacrusis includes a Brute, which today's trailer jokes about the works like Left 4 Dead's tank, but 2 quirkier super aliens got reveals too today. The Flasher, who bursts white light contemporarily blind players if they're not killed quickly enough, and the Spawner, which generates obnoxious turrets until killed. The game reveal hints to a higher power, sci-fi worthy weaponry, including a stasis grenade that slows down enemies, a vortex grenade that generates an enemy stunning black hole, and an arc rifle that shoots chains of electricity. Players should also expect randomly generated mods that can be equipped mid-mission, which can either upgrade your existing weaponry, give you perks for weapons you haven't picked up yet, or supercharge the game's new standard for everyone pulse ability, which pushes nearby foes back and requires a brief time to recharge. Phalasek says his team will be experimenting with how fantastical the final weapons games are, items abilities will turn out, and he is frank, Anacrusis needs more firm in the wild player feedback as soon as possible to tune it beyond the Left 4 Dead formula. We need to release the game, have it in players' hands, and understand things, he said. We will make some assumptions ahead of time, but for us it's about trying to get as little of the game out as soon as possible so we can listen to what they're saying. You can't do that in beta test. As the result, the game's fall launch will neither be labeled as early access nor something that's fully locked down. Phalasek said he likes the episodic game. Oh, why would you say that, Chet? Phalasek said he likes the episodic game release approach, with a whole universe of sci-fi lore being teased out between character banter and episode-ending cliffhangers. But he is also mindful of the fans' expectations and perception of retail-priced games. Amy Heading dared me to release just 1 episode to start, he laughed. That's too little content, though. Players want to have something to be excited about. So the Anacrusis will split the difference when it launches. The game will start with a small amount of replayable co-op content, followed by a release plan for more free episodes over time. Along the way, we'll get prevalent mod support. Good. Which Phalasek isn't ready to clarify. Thank God. Okay. I'm not worried anymore. Chet knows what he's doing. Okay, Phalasek is eager to engage with the co-op shooter community during the Anacrusis development. He says, the most surprising thing about testing other major co-op options in the current marketplace like GTFO, Killing Floor 2, and Deep Rock Galactic has been remembering how much I like playing co-op games with strangers. And from the looks of things, the Anacrusis will primarily differentiate itself by using its AI systems to stress the cooperative side, he says. No competition with each other, ensuring replayability. We want you to come into the space again and again and make it different every time. You should have never been worried from the start. No, I know. Chet's I'm lucky to be friends with that guy. Do you want to know something that happened with me and Chet the other day? This is a true story. I tweeted just randomly. I tweet all the time. Follow me on Twitter. I tweeted, give me your craziest video ideas. As a joke, right? As a joke, I tweeted, give me your craziest video ideas. And I got a lot of really good responses, including one from Chet. Let's see, maybe Chet deleted it because it was, oh no, it was, yeah, okay. So Chet's crazy video idea was, quote, you and your brothers in a house, each strapped to a bed. The house is set on fire. There is only enough time to save one of you. Who does your mom pick? This was at 1:30 in the morning. I was laying in bed watching SpongeBob with Electra, like about to doze off, spooning. My watch goes off, and I'm like, oh, Chet tweeted at me, and the watch has I can read my tweets on my watch, which I don't know where my watch is right now, and I read that to Electra, and she goes, there's no way that's Chet, and I go, no, that's totally Chet. Somebody responded to him with, Tyler asking about insider info about Valve really got to you, huh? He goes, I'm just curious about the answer to the test. I love Chet. Chet's a good friend of mine, but that's Chet's sense of humor. So, when they announced that would be announced today, I said, former Valve writer and designer is set to announce his company's new title tomorrow. I have a name, Tyler. I have a name. Oh, are you the guy that wanted to know which of my brothers my mother would allow to die? Oh, so you're confident she would choose you? I'm confident she wouldn't choose me. Damn, fellas, get a room. And then out of nowhere, fucking Cliff Blazinski went, wait, it's not former guy? Cliff was like, wait, it's not former guy? And Chet goes, what was that, Gears of War designer? I go, is this guy the guy from former Epic? Something like that. Chet's great. So, I'm definitely gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna message him now. No, we've been talking about doing an interview for a while. We're obviously going to do it. It's just a subject of when. So the thing that I noticed about the gameplay trailer, I loved the environment design. The thing that turned me off from the trailer was all the, we're going to call them zombies, all the base level enemies looked exactly the same. They all used the exact same model. Do you know what I mean? Everything looked identical. All I hope, but these screenshots make it look way better. All I hope for is that these fuckers, these guys, have a bit of variation in their look, their design. The Dead by Daylight Ronald Reagan thing was a joke, yeah. Like, this looks good. But then, oh, that looks good too. The trailer did a bad job. That was not a good trailer. Because I'm reading all about this stuff and it's like, the trailer did not. The trailer did a terrible job. So we'll see. All right, there was another article. Here's the Steam page. It's out fall 2021. I mean, I'm very excited for what he's been working on. We love we'll read this in a second. Let's read the other. Hannah Crucis, follow, yep. So there was something by Ars Technica and something by VentureBeat. Who wrote the VentureBeat article? Jeff, good, okay. So I'm guessing this one was by Sam. Yeah. This was the guy we played Back for Blood with. He's a good guy. So he's really just giving them out to his friends, which I love Chet about. All right, let's see what this one's all about. You know, Upstart. Oh, Jeff did it. Jeff said it. Jeff said it. All right, Upstart. So this one was written by Jeff. Upstart developer Stray Bombay wants to give you a new way to connect with your friends in the upcoming cooperative shooter, The Anacrusis, this Left 4 Dead style adventure, blah, blah, blah. Stray Bombay revealed the game today as part of the Summer Games Fest and plans to release the first episodes of the ongoing replayable adventure in the near future. Now, the word episode might scare some people off, but just think of them as game updates. Stray Bombay is treating these episodes like Hitman 2016. The hope would be to build an intimate relationship with the levels, as well as getting new story beats and character lines through each playthrough. Oh, he's in the Stray chat?
Making games as a service is, we don't so much ditch it as saying, let's just we test it out. So we iterate, right? We put something in the game, we experiment, we see how it goes, we decide how we like it or not, and then we iterate on it. And so nothing ever gets totally cut, but some things might be like, hey, let's do that later. So like, we really wanted to play with gravity and what gravity changing and what that looks like. And one of our level designers, Dorian, had done a bunch of really cool stuff with it. And we just had hit this point though, where it just was really problematic how it affected all the other systems. And so we're like, let's put that aside.
But
actually, I think Dorian at one point also had this whole where the entire spaceship was like an arc.
Yeah.
You know, like a curve, like a big circle, which is like a really cool thing. But then it just means every asset you make's got to fit inside of that. And
generate the ship.
CJ,
Yeah.
I told you to bite that off to start, but it's still a cool idea.
There's so many
here
people
now.
joining. As you were,
I win.
Chad, as you were talking about physics, how about escalators or lifts?
We do have elevators. Yeah, we
Elevators,
stupidly,
yeah.
we stupidly decided to take on elevators in this game, and they're problematic as always.
You hate ladders.
Is that actually Tyler?
Yeah.
Is that actually?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm gonna. Okay.
I think if I could go back in time and kill the person who invented elevators, I would save all game developers a lot of headache.
Isn't that Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln invented elevators?
Don't some people say doors are a big problem?
Yeah, do you have door technology?
There
We do have door technology.
We do have doors.
There was
Door
like a
technology is
circular
very-
elevator, I believe, that was like came up first before like our regular boxy elevators that we have nowadays. It was weird.
Could you get around it with like
the elevators? Invent the elevators.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Hey, chat.
will you also have stuff like crescendo events or
It's not a Terminator the kill.
Yeah. So if you look at crescendo events, what crescendo events really are is they're a time when we stop the action and give control of pacing to the player. And we found definitely in the Left 4 Dead series that people really like that. They like to play, you know, set up and make plans and kind of have some understanding of what was going on. And we wanted to maintain those kind of events here as well. And then I think from there we want to look at and go, you know, what game modes kind of come from that and get us thinking about that. Like, you know, a bunch of the stuff we do when we play Killing Floor 2, right? They've taken that idea and made a whole game around it and then mixed some stuff up and what works and doesn't work. And yeah, time dilation actually is something we do in our game in a different way. But I always appreciate it in Killing Floor 2 is no matter how much it sometimes annoys me that I'm in the middle of a reload and it's just like, oh guys, what are you doing to me? It's still fun.
Yeah, I want to play more Killing Floor 2 at some point. It was fun.
Yeah, we played last week.
This is live,
I
by the
missed
way.
it
I'm
'cause
on
I
my
was- I
Twitch
think I was
right
asleep.
now. I should
Hello,
probably
live.
that.
Hey, Tyler.
Twitch.
Hi, Jim.
Hello.
Hi, stream.
I like the.
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
Hel-
I'm gonna say.
hello
I like the fact,
world.
Hi,
I was
Tyler.
gonna say, I like the fact you're interested in the retro Tink 5X.
Oh, thank you. Chet, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Also, my mom said she'd pick my younger brother, so.
Oh, which one?
The attractive one.
That's rough. But your
Yeah.
mom's probably making a good choice there.
Yeah. He works as a janitor, and I'm a games journalist, so that's where her values lie.
Well, to be clear, he is functionally more helpful to her than you are.
Yeah.
But now that you know that, you have something to work for.
Can I ask about your game now, Chet?
Let's talk about your family more.
So My first watch through the trailer left me thinking that the base level zombies all look the same. Is that an early development symptom, or is that how the game is meant to be designed?
A little of both.
Okay.
There'll be some more variation added in, but yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay, cool. Can I play the game now?
Please say please.
Please.
Queue up.
I think your other brother probably can play it if he wants.
He has an Xbox. He has an Xbox. How can I set that up?
We have the Xbox build running. We have the Xbox build running. We have crossplay with Steam and Xbox already going.
Oh, crossplay, dope. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll let Chris know that not only is he the favorite child, but he gets to play Chet's game before me.
I like you. I like you. You're cool.
No, it's fine. But Chet's Chet's Chet. You know.
Wait, you promised me the other day we were gonna play some Team Fortress, and we didn't.
No, that's true. No, I know. I'm sorry. I got one thing wrong with a Microsoft thing, and I spiraled into a depressive episode for a couple of days.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still up for some Team Fortress as always.
I'm like 80% sure Chet is Tyler's long lost uncle.
Whoa.
He was born in the same area of Ohio that I live in.
DNA test. Do it.
No, that's okay.
He's just gonna know for me.
Is Tyler's last name secretly Phalasek, and he doesn't know this whole time?
I don't know. I'll have to ask my mom. Chet, are you very Italian, Chet? Like,
I'm as Polish as Polish can be.
Oh, okay, then no, we're not related whatsoever.
Phalasek sounds pretty Italian.
I'm a mud.
It is why I think the one time I asked you for Italian restaurant advice down in your neck of the woods.
And then another time you asked me to find crab in Ohio, and I called every restaurant, and everybody kind of laughed me out. Yeah.
Oh, you were helpful. Thank you.
No, yeah. So this game, I love the art style. I love just the vibe that it's going for. It seems.
Yeah, I really love late 60s, early 70s. I mean, I'm a bit older, and that's what I grew up with, and it's always just really spoke to me. And it's so cool and colorful. The depressing, bloody, gory, downtrodden, like I've made games like that. I love that as well. But I just wanted to break from that and really just do something that was kind of people working together, having fun in a cool atmosphere.
I love it.
Oh man, to interject something real quick.
Yeah.
If you want to see something really just cool, look up logos from that time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Logos are beautiful.
Yeah. Our art team there, that's all credit to them. We just were like, hey, yeah, we're gonna set this in, 70s sci-fi, and they're like, what does that mean? We're like, you tell us.
Yeah.
This was their response to that, and that was just a ton of fun seeing that. So, I mean, that is one good thing. I'll tell that to every game developer in the world, man. Work with good artists, because then they just make cool shit that you got to check out all the time. Like, it's super cool seeing this stuff come online.
My favorite 60s and 70s art, this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I actually love comic book art from the 60s and 70s, especially when you had those really good artists. Like, for example, I don't know, Fantastic Four had some great art there. Silver Surfer, Eternals. I love the art for that because it looks so there's so much stuff going on. There's so much so many good colors. I love how it's looking, man. I love that type of art style. But yeah,
which is weird because comics back in the days had so much text.
Yeah, they had text, but when they went out with the visuals, they went full out, man. It was crazy. Here, I might post an image of one of them. Here,
I read Creature a while back, and it's the same.
Do the baseline zombies have a name?
They're aliens.
Oh, alien.
They're all called Jeff.
And I will say all the naming that you hear the characters yell out or talk in the world that we do is something I wanted to play with, and that's that idea of when you first go to war against something, you're like, we're fighting this country, and then you start over time coming up with nicknames and changing the names and how you refer to them, how you think about them. And for me, I think that's a really interesting thing to explore. So the characters themselves aren't sure what to call them. There's actually a little exchange where one of them is like, do they call us humans, do you think? Like, how does this work out?
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of wanted to start there and then have some fun with it over time and change that up. And I really by second season, third season, hopefully we're calling them something that the community themselves are calling them and talking about
Okay.
them, and like we're feeding that all back in. So
That's-
something I've always really wanted to do. So
I love
Something
that idea.
like GTFO does at the moment, right?
Huh. That's really cool. Okay.
That was my favorite
What
part
about the
about
aliens
playing,
themselves?
Back
Are they
in the
actually
Alpha.
like aliens, which were born on another planet, or is it more like alien stuff, parasites infiltrating the crew and bursting out?
find out. Not giving away all that yet.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Gotta hold something back, man. It's just day one.
When are we gonna see more of it?
We'll be showing it all through the summer.
Oh, that looks so
I'm
cool.
excited and can't wait to play it.
Our goal originally was, to go be at PAX East and let people do hands-on, and then, all summer at all the events. So the pandemic is setting us back there a little bit. So we'll have to figure out how to get people some hands-on and play.
You could do like
Online
wasn't there, like, a
pack.
thing last
Well,
year
it
where they
seems like
did
Steam is
demos that
trying to
on Steam for
push
games?
more.
Oh yeah,
experiment
Summer Games
stuff.
Fest did that.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not ready to do that yet, but that is definitely like those kind of things and see what it's like. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I just wish everyone could start playing it now and giving us feedback and talking about it, because it's always better to get hands-on and get that feedback that comes from that. And yeah.
That's how I found out
Speaking
about
of-
Ghost Runner by playing it.
Speaking of the pandemic, how much did the pandemic had an impact on your development?
Well, I mean, everyone having to work remotely definitely changed. I mean, we were pretty set in a good place for that, in the sense of we already had a lot of things in the cloud, and we were already thinking, because you can work from home as you wanted. But I mean, I miss being in the office with everybody. It's fun having design discussions in a whiteboard and everybody giving good back and forth. Often when you try to do that digitally, remotely, it feels more like you're interrupting people than participating in that same way. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then
back to office?
really, it's getting people and getting to watch people play it. I miss that we can't do that. But I say this with all honesty for everybody in the Discord that's always in our Discord, is that idea of just playing community games with you guys while we couldn't talk about it yet as a way to kind of start being able to talk about it was the best idea we ever had, because it's been absolutely fun playing all these games with you guys and hanging out. And my wife laughs at how
We
happy
helped a
that
lot
makes me.
to resurrect Dystopia.
Well, thank you, Chet. That's so nice of you to say that. I've had a lot of fun as well.
I was gonna say, speaking on that, if you ever decide to do some Halo, let me know, because I got some custom stuff that I.
Yo, let's do Halo. I'll be so up for Halo, bro. I would actually be up for that for sure.
Toys 3. Let's go back to Toys 3.
Yeah, Toys 3. Let's fix it up. Let's fix up Toys 3. God. I hope it doesn't crash again.
But do you already have like a back to office strategy? I mean, vaccinations are progressing nicely.
Yeah, so it's something we talk about, and we're, as a company, we always kind of try to take those things as a group. So we talk about it and say, hey, as you're comfortable, let's talk about it. And so we renewed the lease. People have been talking about coming in. We actually had some people get together the other day, very carefully and controlled. And yeah, I mean, we're all jumping to do that.
Good.
Where's the office now? Is it still near Bellevue or where?
Oh no, that's the wrong side of the lake. We are in downtown.
Yeah,
right by the
I'm out of look.
If I do ever come by, I'll say hi.
Yeah, if anyone's ever gonna be in the area, let us know. I mean, not now, because I don't trust any of you guys. Not being carriers, typhoid Marys or whatever. But
I got vaccinated, and I'm still waiting on the $100 bonus.
I remember when you were actually having a tour in Norway.
Moderna.
Pfizer.
Okay.
Pfizer. Way to go.
So, I'm Moderna because that was the only place that was open, like right next to me. No, stop! So mean.
Great.
I want to have vaccine wars like console wars. We all pick sides.
Oh, dude, yeah. Just get Pfizer, just the
Moderna victims.
Master Gang.
J&J. J&J. You got like Moderna and Pfizer, then you got like Ouya, like J&J.
AstraZeneca. Ask me when I'm gonna get a real vaccine, huh?
Oh, got him.
The Russian one.
Sorry. No, it's good. It's good that everybody get the vaccine. Let's get back to normal.
Yeah.
I want to go hang out with people in real life and in bars.
God.
There will be probably card games, like I don't know what it's called in English and German. It's like Quartet, which is like you have, for example, a lot of cards which have different attributes, and who has the best attribute on his hand gets the point.
Well, as long as it has alcohol included, I'm in.
Yeah, and we probably get that card game for vaccinations.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
The
cool.
only way I've actually been hanging out with people is in VR chat, which is fun. But
Oh, yeah.
it'd be nice to go back to real life.
Yeah.
Chet, are they going to be the boss battles tied to specific maps, or is it just tank type things that drop in on each map?
Like tanks.
Day one.
We are not talking about that stuff yet. That's more to come. We got a whole second back to talk about this summer.
But tell
Yeah,
us
they gotta
now,
drip
come
feed it. Come on, man. You can't ask for everything.
I want everything now. I need to know everything now.
You need to know about
What's the fun in that?
play.
Spoil everything for yourself. It's not
It'll
good.
be a secret between the 25
Won't be a
of us and the
gameplay.
1,000 people on Tyler's stream.
I want Elden Ring.
Is there 1,000 people on Tyler's stream?
There's like 700 right now. Yeah.
Tell them I say all hi. Hi to every single individual person.
Hi, Mom.
Chet, in
Yes.
Sam's article, he talked about how the game is going to remember the playstyle of the individual far reaching than just the individual campaign being played. Are those mechanics already working to some regard, or is that like a long-term goal that you want to achieve?
Well, it's about the user over time, and so obviously we don't have a bunch of users currently playing the game. So like we're not able to do that in that way. But, it's one of the things of in Left 4 Dead, for instance, we didn't have any information between maps. Everything is self-contained in a map. That's why all you have is what health do you have, what ammo do you have, and that's why when people do weird little strange things in that game, they tie it to the whatchamacallit, come on
Steam ID.
No, the little guy, come on, Noam Chomsky.
The gnome.
No. Because it's their only way to know that you've traversed over space, because they don't know, they have no other stat. And so we look from the very beginning wanted to be able to have an understanding across the game, and then that grew from there to wanting to be across sessions as well.
Like that also something you took over from the unannounced game you worked on at Bossa?
No, because that was more flat and didn't have that same challenge. I mean, to give context of like when we were making Portal 2 co-op, at one point I'm just like, can I just have some save one piece of data, just one true or false flag. That's like all I want. And they gave me a bit or byte, and that was it. And so I could do bitwise operators on it to get more than just one answer. And then they gave me 2 bytes, and I was so excited. When the programmer laughed, I don't think anyone ever got that excited over having that little bit of data. Just to have that. And now we have so much that we can store over, and the systems that are growing there and being built out by the engineers is just going to make it be really, really cool things we can do. And some of it'll just be us learning and living with those for a little bit to understand what we can do, right? Because you kind of have to start somewhere and then grow from there.
You've talked about mods on the Steam page and in the articles that have come out. With it being crossplay, does that hint towards support on like a Bethesda style console mod support, or is that PC specific?
I don't know how Bethesda does it, but our thing is we want users on all platforms to be able to play content generated by other players.
I know
And so there will be some way that we do that. We're not getting into that yet either. But we've already reached out to some modders now to start testing and pushing against our systems, and we're looking to be shipping with mods like at the get-go.
So it would have to be some
they're not
kind
gonna
of
be
external
new game modes and all kind of crazy stuff, but it'll be the beginning. We'll have some stuff there that players can jump in and participate and play with. We want people to be used to that idea.
Sure. But it would have to be some sort of external system if you need it to be console compatible. So this wouldn't be like a Steam Workshop integration.
Thinking about it, there's a couple ways to do it. There's the like the way Team Fortress does it, right? Where it's about voting and talking about items in the world, and then they get elevated up to official status and get worked into the game. And so that's one way to think about we could maybe do.
So, Chet, I noticed
I
that there's a
may-
trading forum on the discussions. Are you going to add a item system?
Wait, there's a what?
Trading subforum on the discussions for Anacrusis on the Steam page.
Oh, is there? I haven't looked at that. I don't know what's there. I don't know what. I couldn't speak to that right now.
If I may interject about the console mods thing, I think one thing Bethesda and id Software does for like the console versions of like the modern releases of Doom and Doom 2 is they have like a curated list of custom mods that they add over time. I think it is. Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe something like that could happen.
But also, I mean, to me, I think it's important that modders kind of get rewarded for their time in some way, and so having some way to do that, or I mean, also if they just want people to play their stuff, that's cool too. Like I think it goes both ways there. But it's always a problem we've seen, particularly with maps. Of mappers will make a lot of content that's very hard to make and very difficult. So yeah, and that'll be an ongoing thing, and that'll be an ongoing discussion. So
It's going to be interesting with how that pans out.
So there's going to be creating
gameplay mechanic wise, you talked about perks and stuff. I assume the game won't have roles, but the perks will somehow lead players to play a role, like medic, helping smooth faster up.
It's kind of in the way of this is one of the things we've been talking about. It's kind of in the way that you know how naturally people will kind of assume roles during the game. We want to avoid creating classes where people are just stuck in a role, and that you become the engineer or you become the medic. And the perk system definitely, you'll occasionally roll a set of perks that make you want to play in a certain way or jump into a certain thing, and that'll mix it up for sure.
That's good.
How many people are working on this?
We were 21 people.
21.
That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Blackjack.
That after 2 years after Foundation.
How many cats are in the game?
There's 2 in the trailer. I've only posted 1.
But it seems like same cat, but
Are you going to do game passes, or how do you fund like continuous development over time?
We're not talking about those kind of things yet. I mean, I will say this is I don't look at season passes as a way to fund your game. I look at season passes as a way to engage players. I think of like when I play Battlefield 5, they've got their whatever weekly challenge things, and I really like those kind of things.
Okay.
That's a fun way to engage over time, I think.
If
I forget
may
what they
ask-
call them, where you do certain like
Yeah,
heal
weekly
3 people and do this, do that, and do this, and then you unlock something. It's cool.
So fall.
Will you ever convert this game to VR?
Oh, that would be scary. I would not want to.
First-person shooters are just really hard to not get people sick. So I mean,
Yeah,
that is not something we are jumping in for right now.
This is the never move the player guy. This isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like for me, like Boneworks start off as intense. I use that as exposure therapy to help get used to intense VR stuff.
That's not
I
a
would
good
not
way
want
of
to wish
starting.
that upon anybody.
Do you have you announced the engine?
It's Unreal.
Unreal.
Okay. Cool.
Not 5, 4.
Not 5.
You were looking for Source 2, were you, Tyler?
No, but Unreal. They're very easy to mod in VR support with Unreal games.
It's actually Gold Source, actually. If I'm correct, it's actually Gold Source.
Gold Source.
It's
Wow.
it's specifically based
We've come
on
so far.
Zash 3D. Yeah, Zash 3D.
You know, no, it's EdTech 1. It's EdTech 1, actually. So
Isn't that Quake?
that's
No, EdTech 1's
it's Doom.
Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Doom.
I've just heard people call it the Doom engine.
Yeah. So Chet, the
I
environment.
need to get running and back to work.
Yeah.
So Tyler, do you have one last question? Since I think you were queuing one up there. Or
Oh
you
no
good?
no! I'll DM you. I'm gonna try and organize some kind of interview or something if that's cool with you down the road. But I'm sure you're super busy right now.
Can I ask you a question, Tyler?
Not on stream, but you can DM me.
Okay.
Melee weapons, yes or no?
I'm sorry, what's going on, chat?
You want to answer questions on stream, Tyler?
I mean, I'm sure the question's just gonna be like, when's the next TF2 update, Tyler? You know, so.
No, I was gonna say, how was your day? That's all I was gonna ask.
Oh,
How's
my
your day?
day's all right. My day's okay. I don't
Okay.
like that Jeff told everybody Valve was gonna be at the show and then mentioned Steam once, and then that was it. But you know, what can you do?
I was gonna ask, how do you like those analog consoles you have?
Oh, I love them. I love them. Yeah.
Oh, what's
all
your
right,
favorite
chat.
color?
My favorite color is purple. Chat. I
Well, that was
DM'd you.
blue.
I'll talk to you later when you've got some time. Great announcement. I love the environment art. I'm looking forward to it. So.
Awesome. Yes.
And
All right. Have a good day.
Yep. Anyways, Valve's coming to the PC Game Show. No, yeah, but Chet, whatever. I mean Jeff. Back for Blood. So that's Anacrusis. Back for Blood's getting the thing, which is cool, I guess. I don't understand if Back for Blood's beta is coming in fucking August. That means they were nowhere near hitting their June release date. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they were actually like, oh, we just need polish time, then they'd be able to, whatever. Do you get what I mean? It makes me a little nervous. What else did they announce that piqued my interest at this show? Nothing that's worth looking into right now. So, all right, that was the Summer Games Fest, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for. We have to sign up for the beta. All right. Well, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Yo, Unhorsed Goose. Unhorsed Goose. Thanks, guys. Oh, the people that were in the... What is this? What does it say? Good news, you already pre-registered for upcoming beta tests. Oh, cool, because I was in the alpha. Yeah, so... That was a 7 out of 10 show. Chet's game was really the only thing that I'm super hyped about. I don't know. I trust Chet. We're gonna have to see that. I've got a lot of content. Read off which games you're excited for. Good idea. So for the Summer Games Fest, there was Metal Slug Tactics, Sable, that coloring book game, Salt and Sacrifice, Solar Ash, 2 Point Campus, Anacrusis, Blood Hunt, House of Ashes, Sky, Planet of Lana, Endless Dungeon, Tunic, and the Evil Dead game. Those are the games that piqued my interest. That's 14 games in an hour and a half, which is all right. We're going to compare that against the other shows that take place. So, yeah, we're completely redoing the, we've switched the channel to Tyler McVicker. We're redoing the format from just gameplay voiceover overlays to face cam gameplay voiceover overlays all mixed together. There's a lot of changes that come with that. And some of it is that each video will be a combination of pre-written and ad-libbed stream-style content. 14 out of how many? I didn't count the number of games. Yeah, I have a couple sponsors breathing down my neck to get content done. And I'm not complaining. They pay me really, really well, and that's pretty much where the majority of my money comes from. But in order to experiment with this new format, I'm making a few very simple videos just so that I can spend more time thinking about editing and setup and that kind of thing. So I'm making an essential TF2 mod list video, which is super simple, and I've had it written for a year. Just so that, it's an easy video for me in terms of the writing and research so that I can just focus on. Do you get what I mean? Like, it allows me to just focus on the one thing. the editing and the format and the look of the video. The original idea was to do the Starfield video with that, and now I'm like, no, that's a terrible idea. I don't want to have growing pains with a video that's very important like that. But once I get it, what's the monster in the bottom left corner? This is a blanket. Those are my pajama pants. We got some hangers. We got a hat. We got another hat. Got a bunch of stuff on my shelf that's of stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching for today. Oh, and a bunch. Oh, monster drinks. Yeah. It's Ultra Fiesta. I just buy those. I drink 1 or 2 of them a day at this point. The drink on the second shelf. You guys need to shut the fuck up. You're stressing me out. Okay, so there's a lot going on. There's videos that I'm currently working on are Starfield, Everything Known, Ultimate. I think the video is going to be called Starfield's Bethesda's Final Frontier. The future of Obsidian, the future of In Exile, the future of id, and the future of Fallout. And I'm also making a video about Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance because they reached out and were like, yo, Tyler, I've actually been watching since 2014. I'm working for this company. We'll pay you this much if you make an 8-minute video about this game that's heavily inspired by Left 4 Dead. I'm like, how much will you pay me? Oh. Okay, I'll make a Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance video. And then the Steam Pal video is the future of Valve hardware, and that's probably July or August. But I have a lot of... Fallout 76 is free on Steam right now? What? It is? It's a free to go play Fallout 76. This game's good now. I gotta do my dailies. I'm gonna do that after the stream, but I need to piss. So, love you guys. Peace and air grease. Talk to you later. Bye.